Welcome, one and all, to part 2 of Moons of Madness, also known as Tentacles in Space. I am your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn, here as always, with suspender set to maximum stun, though they are under my shirt today. Hope you had a wonderful day today. I had a wonderful day today, and I hope you're ready for the latest episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 610. Can you believe it? 610 episodes of this program? I can hardly believe it myself. I have been having a blast with Mass Effect 1. And I hope that you've all been enjoying me play Mass Effect for the first time in my blind playthrough. Let's see if we're live on YouTube. And we are. Let's see if we're live on Facebook. And we are. By the way, I made some changes to my microphone setup, and I think that might have fixed the problem that we've had for quite some time with my microphone changing volume and cutting in and out and so forth. Good to see Matthew, Ryan, Toby, and Luke on Facebook. And, of course, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars and members and Patreon subscribers on YouTube today. Alt Grendel, Brian Sanchez with a Gold Derby, Julian Z with a Gold Derby, Jocelyn Ryan, Chininator, Automatic Beats, Marudio, sorry for butchering that, Quintios with a Gold Derby, Trevor, Rob, Brandon Murphy, Craig Euler, Weird Beard with a Gold Derby, Matt Rowland, Anna Pitzer, Alt Grendel, so happy to see all of you. Matthew Ryan says, did you finally get a new cord? No, I didn't, but I did a bunch of diagnostics, and I found an unused cord, and I tested it out, and the same problems were manifesting. I tried using this, which is supposed to be an audio lifter. It adds 20 decibels to the thing, but I couldn't get it to work. And in the past, when I had used it, it had caused a background buzz, which is why I stopped using it. I tried switching it to a different USB port. Well, I have it plugged into a preamp, which I then have plugged into my computer. I tried a different USB port. Basically, what I ended up doing that got it to work is I moved the USB cable further away from my monitor. I don't understand why it worked, but if you listened closely in the background, there was a tiny, tiny little buzzing sound. And when I just physically moved the USB cable that was connecting my preamp to my computer further away from the monitor, it seemed to go away. And I've been no longer getting this flipping in and out. Now, I mean, today is going to be the big test. I haven't done a live stream since I made that change. Will it work? We'll see. Brian Sanchez says, Ox, I can't believe you forgot about the Wasteland DLC Steel Town that came out today. Well, I mean, it's not that I forgot about it. It's that I just don't have time for it in my schedule. I know that Wasteland 3 has had a DLC that's been coming out, and I am interested in it, and I would like to play it. But I've got quite a full schedule, you know, with Mass Effect and with Days Gone that we're going to be playing soon. I think it's called Days Gone. That we're going to be playing tomorrow. And with my Tactics series coming to an end, it's just been a very busy week. No Name says, what did the zebra say the first time he saw a piano? Dad? That's right, because the keys are black and white. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, No Name. Roman on Facebook with a tip. Thank you very much, Roman. Oh, man. I've got my rum. I've got my scotch with ice. I've got my water, because hydration is important, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I've got my cigar. Jocelyn Ryan says, I've decided I need to quit my job as a personal trainer because I'm just not big enough or strong enough. I've just handed in my 2-week notice. Nice. And we're with the dad jokes already. I love it. Thank you, Jocelyn Ryan. Wormy says, have a great night, Ox. Good hiding spot for boxes? Yes, very good hiding spot for boxes. I have a steamer trunk at the foot of my bed. It's not an end of dungeon steamer trunk, though I suppose if my home were ever invaded, it might be to a thief. But, my kids have never seen inside of it. They don't have a key to it. And so the nanny and I wrapped all of the presents today while the kids were at school. And then we hid them in my steamer trunk. They'll never find them. They can't get into them. So I'm feeling like it's a good spot. Matthew Bryan says, did you find the missing water from your computer? No, I don't know. I think it evaporated somehow. I mean, I don't have an opening in my pipeline though. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't know how water could have evaporated, but by the heat of the machine, maybe. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe just the heat of the machine caused the water to evaporate slowly over time. Anyway, I've probably got about half a quart that I need to fill in there. So yeah, I need to get some more distilled water, and it'll eventually start looking good again. Wormy's No Name says, last night I dreamed I was a muffler. I woke up exhausted. Man, I gotta have like one of those hat roll thing machines. You push a button, but Scarlet Artemis says, hey Ox, because you've played Control and Alan Wake, would you ever consider playing Quantum Break that's set in the same universe? I mean, I have Quantum Break and I played it. I don't think it's set in the same universe. It's made by the same developer, but it's a very different sort of story, and I don't think that there's anything in Control that points to Quantum Break being in the same universe, especially due to the whole time travel thing, right? Like, I suppose we could say that what went on at the college was an anomaly, an AWE, an altered world event, but the whole time travel thing, it breaks the continuity of the world. Time travel in any story is just a huge hot mess to begin with. And then the same is true for Quantum Break if you try to break down that story. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. And I'd love to stream it on the program. I just don't think it's in the same universe as Control and Alan Wake. But I could be wrong. Anna Pitzer says, I was just catching up on Mass Effect. Hope you've had a good week. Mine's been busy, and your stream is the only reason I remembered it's Thursday. Well, I'm glad one of us is keeping track. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Mass Effect, and I'm slowly starting to get my hands on the game mechanics. I'm getting there. Never fear. Alt Grendel says, hey, Ox. How many emo kids does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just sit in the dark and cry. Well, that's what emo kids do. Tom Martin says, for Father's Day, I just released a new fragrance. Nobody in the car seems to like it. Oh, man, I'm going to have to use that one. Thank you, Tom Martin. Matt Rowland says, Ox, I'm finishing up Mass Effect 3 and I'm really looking forward to seeing your reaction to the story in Mass Effect 2 and 3 and 1 too. Excited to see what's next. Thank you, Matt Rowland. I'm excited as well. Brian Sanchez says, now that The Witcher 3 is over, I remember a kid when you said you had no interest in playing it because you didn't like medieval games and magic. Thank you. Yeah. And I'm still like that. A kid? I might be drunk, says Brian. Yeah, I think what he meant to say is I remember back when you said you had no interest in playing it. You know, I'm still like that. I mean, I'm not big on the hack and slash sword and sorcery magic type games, which is one of the reasons why I've steered clear of Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games. But everyone said I had to play The Witcher, and I had just finished playing Vampire, and the melee combat was a bit reminiscent, and I had just finished playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and the mounted traveling was very reminiscent, so I decided to give it a go, and ended up really enjoying it, so I'm glad that we all went through it together. Mike Rosoft says, dude, my steering wheel plays music every time I honk it. I call it an Oxhorn, A-U-X horn. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike, so good. Thank you, Mike Rosoft. No Name says, why do ghosts love elevators? They lift their spirits. I mean, if I was a ghost, I would probably spend a lot of time in elevators. Not only to have my spirit lifted, but to scare the ever-loving snot out of somebody who's stuck in there with me. Wandering Paladin says, so my neighbor knocked on my front door at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Luckily, I was already up playing the bagpipes. I wonder why your neighbor knocked. Jessica Sharp says, I took a cue from you and started putting our catchphrases we say while streaming on merchandise in Teespring. Thanks for being awesome. You're welcome, Jessica. I hope your streams go very well, and I hope your catchphrases take off. Better than mine have. Phoenix Prime says, fun fact, this game is set in the same universe as the MMO Secret World, which I highly recommend, by the way. You mean Moons of Madness, the game we're playing now? It's set in the same universe as an MMO called Secret World? That is fascinating. I'll have to look it up after the broadcast. Ghost Boner says, why do anarchists drink chai lattes? Because property is a theft. Oh, all of the chai tea drinkers out there suddenly got offended. Oh, I can hear them typing angry letters to me now. Oh, proper tea. Chai isn't a proper tea. Oh, Ghost Boner. That was a good one. Douglas Delegard says, hello, Oxhorn and all in chat. Hey there, Ghost Boner. So good to see, or I'm sorry. Hey there, Douglas Delegard. So good to see you. Matthew Ryan says, do you know why a piece of toast was caged in a zoo? Because it was bred in captivity. Oh, it's painful. Gosh, I got to get some scotch after that one. Oh, thank you, Matthew Ryan. Bred in captivity? Ah. Oh, that was great. Daniel says, speaking of time travel, do you think it's possible in the Fallout universe, considering the mysterious strangers may or may not have a connection to it? No, I don't think so. And I really, really, really hope it never shows up in any capacity in any of the Fallout games. The moment you introduce time travel into any story, unless it's like Back to the Future, which kind of hinges on time travel, you just make things complicated, and it messes things up, and it creates continuous circles and stuff like that. And I really don't want to have to deal with that with Fallout lore. I just don't want to have to deal with time travel in the Fallout universe. So the mysterious stranger, I think we can chalk up to just being a game mechanic. I don't think he has to be real, though. Fallout New Vegas has the precedent of having his son appear as an actual character in the game. So I guess that means he's a real person. Maybe he's a synth. I don't really know how else to explain it. He could be a ghoul. Maybe he's a ghoul. I hope time travel doesn't have anything to do with it. Jocelyn Ryan says, what do you call a gourmand who only eats tiny bits of other people? A cannibal. Ugh. A cannibal. He only eats tiny bits of other people? A cannibal? Oh, that's just great. Thank you, Jocelyn Ryan. Chantel Davis says, this is the the first live. I love your Fallout videos. Thank you, Chantel. Welcome to the broadcast. Glad you made it here live. Jehovah the Pony says, first time catching you live in 4 years. Love binging the video on demands, though. Much love from Denver. Wow, first time in 4 years. Well, I've been here, and you know where when I broadcast, so I'm glad you made it to a live stream. And hey, all the way from Seattle. No Name says, what kind of dinosaur loves to sleep? Well, now, all of them. Because they're dead. Right. Well, of course, all of them like to sleep. It's a deep sleep. Thank you, No Name. Corey Beres says, hey, Oxhorn, are the glasses new? Also, my buddy Matt is thinking about putting his retirement fund into crypto, but I think it's too risky. Thoughts? The glasses aren't new. I've had them for a while, and I took them out occasionally. But for some reason, it's just been getting harder and harder for me to read your chat on my monitors. Maybe because I'm getting older. I don't feel older, but whatever. So yeah, I've been using the glasses more often than not. Well, as for crypto, I mean, don't take any of my advice when it comes to investing, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just try and figure things out. But I think it's too risky. I mean, had I gotten in on cryptocurrencies earlier on, I would be a much wealthier man than I am today. But to get in on it now, I feel like the zeitgeist is sort of past. Like, to make a profit on it, we should have acted yesterday, right? That said, I mean, in 6 months, I could be eating my own words. You just never know, because we can't predict the future. For me, it's too risky, but it may not be for someone else. Megaglow Z says, I saw a video on Gamers Nexus about the water. It will sublimate slowly out of a sealed system over time. Ah, well, that would explain it. No biggie, I just need to top the tank off. Should be okay. Brian Sanchez says, when you start a playthrough, I can't wait for you to get into the thick of it. But at the end, I'm like, slow down, man. Keep it up, Ox. I love your show. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I was getting people saying that I was forgetting things in Red Dead and at the end of Witcher after having played each game for months and months and months. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Douglas Delegard says, a phrase I hear Ox say a lot is, what's this now? Lol, I'd love that on a shirt. Do I say that a lot? What's this now? Is that something I say a lot? I'm never really aware of, I guess, the phrases I have until people find them odd and point them out. Brian Sanchez says, by the way, the Xbox/Bethesda E3 next Sunday, 10 a.m. your time. That'll be tricky. That'll be tricky. I may tackle it. No promises, but I may. Mike H. says, if you need legal help, call Preston Garvey. He'll be able to help you reach a settlement if you need compensation. I'll mark his office on your map. Well, Preston is very good at helping us reach settlements. Love it. Deuteronomus says, no, but you do say, oh, what is that? Often. Do I say that often? I suppose I do. Sarge Games says, how are you this evening, Ox? I'm doing very well. I've got my scotch, I've got my rum, I've got my water, I've got my cigar, I've got my game, I've got all of you, and my kids are asleep. It's a wonderful night. Gonna be having a good time. Plus, we get tentacles in space. David Hoffman says, "Hey Ox, a buddy of mine said he needed to go throw up. I went to check on him and I found him outside tossing things in the air. When I asked him what he was doing, he said, 'I'm throwing up.'" Oh, love it. Thank you. Kristen Engelhardt says, "Just watched your village streams. I've been busy. Did you notice Dimtresk, man, I can't pronounce her name, had said that Ethan's blood was stale? It bugged me until we reached the end." Ah, I hadn't pieced that together. Thank you for that, Kristen. Makes sense now. Wormy says, "Why do Ox's horses always avoid Scotch and smoke rings? They got too many punchlines." Love the Twitch replies about all that. Oh, thank you, Wormy. The horses in the games I play, they just don't have a happy ending, do they? The Raging Krogan says, "I wish I could catch you live for your Mass Effect stream. Sadly, I can only catch you for 15 minutes during my break. At least I can catch these streams." Well, thank you, Krogan. And I do recall you coming onto the streams when you're able to come to say hi, and I appreciate that. The replays are always on YouTube if you ever want to watch them again. But I'm glad you can make it to Scotch and Smoke Rings. TDR with the donation. Thank you very much, TDR. And then No Name says, "What did one piece of toilet paper say to the other?" Whew, I'm feeling really wiped. Yuck. Our jokes are getting a bit too bathroom humor on the program. We got to up the tone a bit, you know? Don't want to be in the gutter now. El Rondorio says, "Ox, what if they come up with a game called Horse Chef?" I mean, I would probably have to play it, wouldn't I? A game where I get to kill and cut up horses and serve their meat to people? I mean, that's right up my alley, isn't it? Yeah. Horse Chef. If you ever find a game like that, let me know. MG says, "Why should you never ask Rick Astley if you can borrow his complete collection of Pixar movies? Because he's never going to give you up." I mean, it's my first time hearing that, and it gave me a chuckle. Thank you for that one. Then Matthew Ryan says, "I was sitting drinking coffee in my slippers this morning when I thought to myself, I really need to wash some mugs." Yuck. Drinking coffee in your slippers. Disgusting. This coffee has a unique bouquet of toe jam. Ooh. Brandon Murphy says, "That last joke was a bit dirty, lol." With the toe jam? The coffee from slippers? Yep. Got to steer clear of those dirty jokes. Brian Sanchez says, "By the way, Ox, I am Bon Clay, and I started the stream clipping thread on Twitter. I'm sorry, but I love those moments so much I had to document them. Don't apologize. I mean, the viewers on Twitter absolutely love them. And I'm glad that you're making good use of YouTube's new clipping system. I have very few clips so far because it's a brand new feature. So that's awesome, Brian." Jessica Sharp says, "We both use the BRB bio break comment during our live streams. Would you mind if I use it on my merch for my Teespring? Don't want to step on toes." No, I mean, I didn't invent BRB bio break. I mean, maybe people have forgotten it because I'm so old, but it used to be whenever you were playing an MMO, you would say, you know, before voice chat was common, you would type BRB, be right back, bio break. That's like, I'm going to go take a biological break. I'm going to go urinate for a bit. It's a quick bio break. BRB bio break. Used to be common, right? So I didn't make it up. So of course, you can make that into merch if you want. The Easy Life says, "Hey Ox, I just purchased Destroy All Humans, and it's one of the most hilarious games I've ever played. Not sure if you've heard of it, but it's a 1950s alien invasion game, and it's funny as all get out. Destroy All Humans." Reminds me of Bender. Wow, there's a Destroy All Humans too. Looks interesting. We'll have to put a bookmark in that for later. Jared on Facebook says, "What do you call a Brotherhood night full of holes?" Oh, holy night. Thank you, Jared. We're mixing the Brotherhood with Christmas. Love it. Matthew Ryan says, "What do you call a typo on a headstone?" A grave mistake. Another literal one. Love it. Bexy's PC says, "Hey Ox, please say happy birthday to my partner Mel." Absolutely happy birthday to Mel. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for sharing it with all of us. The Raging Krogan says, "Also, Mass Effect combat will be a lot less clunky and more fun in Mass Effect 2. Biotics in the next 2 games are awesome. Shockwave is the best in my opinion. I look forward to it becoming a little less clunky. I have to admit, I'm struggling with the combat in Mass Effect 1. DJ Evisceration says, "The Space Marine standard Godwin pattern bolter fires a 75 caliber mass reactive exploding warhead that makes a mockery of light and medium personnel armor." Thank you for that fun fact. Love it. No Name says, "Want to hear a joke about sodium hypobromite?" Nah, bro. God. I'm going to have to get a copy of the periodic table of the elements just as a backdrop for my office now. Thank you for that one, No Name. It's so stupid, but I love it. Oh, nah, bro. The maker of Weird says, "Hey Oxhorn, I've been playing this fun open world RPG game called Remnant of the Ashes. You should check it out. It's fun. An open world RPG game called Remnant of the Ashes." Ooh, like the art. Cool, cool. Have to check it out later. No Name says, "Thank you. I'll take my plaque in platinum." Nah, bro. Matthew Ryan says, "Could I get a late birthday smoke ship? And also for Bexy's PC's partner Mel." Oh, yeah. Smoke ship. Okay. Tell you what, let's do, what have I done? What have I not done? I haven't done the Zeppelin convoy from the West Coast to the Midwest before it crashed. How'd you like to see a bunch of Zeppelins crashing in a storm, all painted with nothing more than the smoke from my mouth? Yes, that's right. The air before my face is my canvas. My mouth is filled with my medium. And my mouth is the paintbrush. There we go. You don't want to blink. If you do, you'll miss it. Get that screenshot button ready. Time it right. I hope you didn't blink. If you did, you missed it. But for the briefest of moments before your very eyes was this beautifully painted diorama of Zeppelins from the west coast of the United States of America being piloted by the Brotherhood of Steel, crashing in a storm near Chicago. The fire, the bodies, the screams, the agony, the clouds, the lightning, the thunder. It was all there in one smoke ship. Just one of my many unique talents. I can't explain them. I mean, I am evidence that there is a God. Really. And on that note, let's get some scotch. Oh, man, I embarrassed myself. Wilson Foa says, "Hi, Ox. First time catching your live stream, but heading to bed soon. I've been watching your lures and streams at work. It keeps me entertained. Thank you very much. You're awesome, Wilson Foa. So glad you came to the program and stopped on by." Keith Schwerin says, "My mouth is filled with my medium law." Yeah, I knew that was headed somewhere awkward just as soon as I started saying it. I tried to make it as least awkward as possible, and that didn't really work that well, did it? Chippy Salt says, "Hey, Oxhorn, longtime fan, first-time commenter. Just want to say I love your work and keep it up. Good day from Australia." Good day from Seattle, and thanks for stopping by, Chippy Salt. Brian Sanchez says, "Fun fact, Rex is 1,300 years old. Asari and Krogan both live over 1,000 years, and Turians live to be 120, and Solarians only live to 40 Quarian, same as us." I see. So the Solarians and the humans are the youthful or short-lived species in the universe. Very interesting. Matthew Ryan says, "Zeppelins are good too, lol." There you go. Glad you liked it. Robin Keating says, "Just finished last week's show, and now I'm in the hospital with my hurt baby. So I'm going to miss this one, but love you all. Have fun." Well, Robin, I'm glad you came by. It's good to see you again. I'm so sorry that the circumstances are so poor, but glad you came by to say hi. I hope everything works out for you both in the hospital, and please come back to let us know how it goes. I wish you guys all the best. Joe Googe says, "Oh my God, you're on at a normal time." I mean, it is a bit of a normal time. I usually do this program at 7 o'clock. But due to scheduling conflicts in my life, I had to postpone it to about 8:30. That's not too bad, but we're still here. We got a bit more time before we dive into the game. Alt Grendel says, "Ultra dad joke. What happens when a frog parks illegally? It gets towed." That one's going to turn me into a worry wart. Matt Siski says, "So happy you're streaming tonight. Looking forward to Days Gone tomorrow as well. I am smoking a Tabernacle Esteli cigar tonight. Cheers, Ox." Cheers back at you, Matt Siski. I am smoking a Baccarat The Game. I've been enjoying these cigars. They've got a little bit of a sweetness around the butt. Which doesn't last very long. It's just, long enough for you to cut it and taste a slight amount of sweetness. Not typically what I go for, but it's been a unique distraction. I've got a different batch arriving soon, so this will be one of the last Baccharats I'll be smoking for a while. Ranker says, "Glad to see you doing Scotch and smoke rings during my waking hours. And my birthday to boot. Smoke Zeppelin, way cooler than a regular ship, by the way." Well, good. You're welcome, Ranker. And happy birthday, my friend. The Easy Life says, "I once had an out-of-body experience. I was beside myself." As you would be, The Easy Life. That's the definition of an out-of-body experience. Awesome. I love it. Kyle Warfield on Facebook says, here to keep convincing you that you should eventually play Resident Evil 5 and 6, lol. 6 has 4 interesting plot lines to play, and about 8 hours for each plot line. 1 for Leon, 1 for Chris, 1 for Sherry, who's the kid from Resident Evil 2, all grown up, and 1 for Ada. Now that does sound fascinating. Well, maybe I'll have to make some time for that in the future. Thank you, Kyle. No Name says, did you hear that Oxygen went on a date with Potassium? It went okay. Let's just get all of the periodic table of the elements jokes out now so that we can move on with the rest of our night. Let's just get them all in. I'll go through them all. And then we can move on. I mean, there are only so many elements. How many jokes can there be? God, I hope only a few. Juka B says, oh yeah, hey Ox, when's the hot tub stream coming? Well, you know, I've been slimming down a bit. I've got my bikini good to go. You know, it's up in my closet. I got it a few sizes too small, but that's just ambition for me. You know, I'm hoping to fit into it one day. So I've got my elliptical. I'm doing my fasting and drinking scotch. That's my diet. So one day, as soon as I can slip into the bikini, well, I mean, that's it. I'm going to be in the hot tub every stream. And I hope you guys are ready, because that's how we do it in 2021. It's all about the hot tub streams. And you know me, I'm not a trendsetter. No, I go with the flow. I do what everyone else is doing. And everyone else, well, they're in hot tubs. And that's what I'm going to do. The Raging Krogan says, I'm smoking the cigar of the year 2020. We'll let you know how it tastes. Got a 98 score by Cigar Aficionado. Great taste, my friend. Cigar Aficionado is the way to go. You got a 98 score? That's fantastic. I love it, Krogan. What's the brand name, if you don't mind me asking? The Easy Life says, maybe a bit risque, but what the heck? What happens when a cougar loses her hearing? She becomes a deaf leopard. Law. That one gave me a coughing fit, the Easy Life. A deaf leopard? A cougar with hearing loss is a deaf leopard? Why? The Easy Life? Why? Oh, I'm drinking these things too fast. That's the thing. I'm already halfway through my rum. That's the problem. These shouldn't be funny. But I'm halfway through my rum, and now it's funny. Jocelyn Ryan says, donation to add to the hot tub fund. Oh, God. Man, just give Twitch 3 more years, and everyone will be doing it in nipple pasties. God. Dupe Micaiah says, I don't think we can handle you in a bikini yet, Ox. Well, I mean, you're being honest, and I respect your honesty. Thank you, Dupe McKay. Nathan M. says, Ox, don't lie to us. We all know you're a time traveler from the 1800s, from 1880, here to teach us how to be classy. I love all of your streams. Thanks for the good times. You're welcome, Nathan. I do my best. Why the 1880? I mean, I suppose it could be 1880 or the early 20th century. The Raging Krogan says, EP Carrillo Pledge prequel. Ooh, I'm going to Google that one. EP Carrillo Pledge prequel. First results, Cigar Aficionado. Top 25 of 2020, rating 98. Ooh, that looks like a delicious one, my friend. Congratulations. I hope it goes well for you. Jason Smith says, as long as it's not a Borat Mankini, Ox. All right. It won't be a Borat Mankini. I'll do something a bit more traditional. Ranker says, did you know Mortal Kombat was actually based off of an old Scandinavian church song? It was a Finnish hymn. I'm not going to laugh at that one because it doesn't deserve it. Finish him. Shut up. Jehovah the Pony says, can confirm that the big G-Man TM is proud of your smoke skills. Flex those muscles. Thank you, Jehovah the Pony. Douglas Stilligard says, you're getting nipple pasties, lol? Yeah, they're in the closet hanging up next to my bikini collection that I'm hoping to slim down into. I'll show them off one day. Jocelyn Ryan says, donation to the nipple tassels. Oh, they've gone from pasties to tapples now? I'm just going to start going like this all the time? God. No Name says, to be fair, nipple pasties are pretty freeing. I mean, yeah. So is nudity. That said, the people on the street were giving me weird looks all day. Oh, wow, that suddenly took a different turn. Well, it sounds like you've got real world experience there, No Name. Thank you. I'm just basing what I know on rumor. Wormy says, found a site with over 60 chemistry jokes. Oh, well, some things don't need to be shared, is all I'll say. Wormy, just... Thank you, though. Keith Workman says, a termite walks into a bar and asks, is the bartender here? Is the bartender here? The best, worst joke I know, he says. I mean, it took me a second. It took a second before it clicked. A termite walks into a bar and asks, is the bartender here? Love it! Ominously Yours says, I'll pitch in for the hot tub too. Will the nipple pasties be available on your merch store? Jeez. Yes, I'm going to start selling Fallout-themed nipple pasties. This will be T60. This will be T51. Jeez. Metalhead 10,000 says, I didn't stick around when I sent my super chat last stream. Did you answer my question about you possibly playing some Grand Theft Auto games in the future? If not, you should. They're worth a shot. Thank you, Metalhead, and sorry if I missed your chat previously. It's getting to the point now where it's sometimes hard for me to catch every single one. As for Grand Theft Auto, I don't really know. The style and vibe of those games don't really mesh with what I typically like to play. I mean, I did play Red Dead, but I really enjoyed the period of that Red Dead was set into. I like period games, even if they're futuristic periods or periods from the past. Games set in like a contemporary culture aren't really my cup of tea. But you know, I never say never. Maybe someday. Kim Nixon says, "What hot tub? This is for the Fallout Shelter Fund." Thank you, Kim Nixon. Well, I'll save it for a Fallout shelter instead of buying myself a hot tub so that I can become a #1 Twitch streamer. Greg James says, I don't have the patience to go back and play the games I missed back in the day. I love how you play a game and go in depth with the lore. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for watching. I wouldn't be able to do it if you couldn't watch it. Thank you. Duke McCays says, hey, Oxhorn, just save the feet for the OnlyFans? Yeah, that's... Oh, I'm grossing myself out thinking about my own feet. Wow. That's bad. Yeah, you want an Oxhorn OnlyFans of just feet. Okay. Well, this chat's officially getting creepy. Thank you for that one. Matthew Ryan says, why is a swordfish's nose 11 inches long? Because if it were 12 inches long, it would be a foot. Not a nose. Oh, I love it. Though that one did come right off the back of one where somebody asked me to show my feet on OnlyFans. So, probably would have gotten a bigger laugh earlier. Just bad timing is all. Douglas Delegard says, thanks for the demonstration of the tassels, Laura. I laughed so hard, thanks. Well, I had to demonstrate. Apparently, I thought that your imagination wasn't enough. I had to actually do the motions. Brian Sanchez says, good news, Ox. None of the Mass Effect games have nudity, so no more cases like the Pan Am tank scene circa 2020. Yeah, that happened, didn't it? And I couldn't stop it in time. But yeah, hopefully we'll avoid a Pan Am tank scene in the Mass Effect series. Thank you for that one. John Goo says, I just tuned into nipple pairings. What have I walked into? I'm so sorry, John Goo. The chat's gone crazy. They're talking about feet and OnlyFans and hot tubs and nipple pasties. I mean, it's not me. I'm just trying to get through life. I'm just trying to get through life, guys. Elena says, Assassin's Creed 2 takes place in the Renaissance era. Now, that sounds interesting. The Assassin's Creed games do pique my interest. I think I'm mostly interested in the Greek one right now. And then Valhalla. Both of those sound really good to me. Oh, Wormy says Ox is totally going to regret the clipping feature this stream. Oh, God. It's going to come back to haunt me, isn't it? Yeah, probably. The Easy Life says, all jokes aside, how are you and the family doing? Thank you, The Easy Life. We are all doing very well. The kids are really looking forward to their birthday. I've kept all of the details of the party completely secret, and I'm not going to share them online in case it gets back to them somehow, but they're in for a surprise. Lots of events are happening, lots of friends coming, and I've done my due diligence. I've tried to make sure that everybody coming has been vaccinated or they've been socially distancing and all of that. So it should be a safe, fun get together that none of us regret attending much later. It's going to be a blast. Juka B says, yes, Odyssey is the best, Ox. I have to say, it's the one I'm most interested in, mainly because I studied Greek history a lot in college. Kristen Noyes says, is Glenfiddich your favorite? And if so, what year? Glenfiddich is one of my favorites. I also really like Lafroig and Lagavulin. And, the older the better, right? So I typically try to drink a 12-year. But yeah, older years are better as well. Douglas Delegard says, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Origins I loved. Well, maybe we'll have to go through all of the Assassin's Creed games. Who knows? Brian Sanchez says, Odyssey is fantastic, and I know you'll love it. I think if you do Assassin's Creed, you should do Odyssey first, since all of the DLC and patches are done. Awesome. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, maybe that's what I'll do for the Wednesday game. Matthew Ryan says, I've got a few for you since I'm going to bed soon. All right, here we go. Here's number one. Trying to take it away, he says, and I'm going to try to take it away from the creepy. Thank you. Thank you for that. What kind of computers do horses use? Macintosh. Of course, the Macintosh horse. Why are dogs like telephones? Because they have caller ID. Nice, thank you. And then he says, what do you call a cow who just gave birth to a calf? Decaffeinated. So I suppose you'd call a pregnant cow a caffeinated cow? What did the judge say when a skunk walked into the courtroom? Odor in the court. Ugh. Ugh. Matthew. That last one. Ow. God. Jared says, what do you call a shark who wears a hammer like a hat? A hammerhead shark. I mean, that's what I would call a shark wearing a hammer hat. That works. Thank you, Jared. Love the original content on the program. Ghost Boner. Kristen Engelhardt says Assassin's Creed Syndicate is an 1800s London. My favorite. Well, after having played Vampire, that would be right up my alley. Sounds interesting. Right, few more minutes, then we dive into the game. I hope you're all ready for some Moons of Madness. Yes, there are tentacles in this game. No, they're not that kind of tentacles. Everybody can calm down just a little bit. I know the chat earlier got a little bit risque, but let's get our minds out of the hot tub and into the Lovecraftian universe. Tentacles in space, not tentacles in a hot tub. Different thing. Just calm down. The Raging Krogan says, Ox, getting a lot of coffee and earth notes. Ooh, that's exactly the kind of cigar I like to smoke. Man, I'm going to have to get a box of those. Thank you for sharing it with me. I've got it saved on my tab over here. Tentacle pasties, says Pedriac McGraw. But tentacles don't need pasties. I almost said pastries. I suddenly had this image of tentacles holding pastries, and I just got hungry. Man, cupcakes and donuts? This is better. Like, if we're going to talk about tentacles, let's talk about tentacles holding pastries instead of tentacle pasties, okay? Tentacles and pastries, yes. Tentacle pasties, no. Turn that into a shirt. Yeah. Brian Sanchez says, if you like Assassin's Creed, I have to recommend the Ezio trilogy. 2, Brotherhood Revelation, and Black Flag, the best pirate game ever made, bar none. Ezio Trilogy. Yeah. Ooh. Man, how many Assassin's Creed games are there? God, it looks like I'll be playing Assassin's Creed for a decade. Jeez. Gwendolyn says they're always that kind of tentacles, my friend. Oh, I hope not. Jocelyn Ryan says, we seem to have forgotten to put our shorts and ox thongs in the freezer for an hour before Scotch and smoke rings again. Oops. Yeah, we'll just gloss over that historical tidbit from a previous live stream. Douglas Stilligard says, nipple pasties. Nipple pastries. Oh, nipple pastries? Oh. Why ruin a perfectly good pastry by putting it on a nipple? I want a cinnamon roll, not a nipple-flavored cinnamon roll. Defeats the purpose of the cinnamon in the cinnamon roll. Here's your cinnamon roll. I wiped all the cinnamon off with my nipple. It is now nipple-flavored. No! Ranker says, a friend of mine was confused about what exactly the U.S. Mint does. I said, what don't you get? It makes all the sense in the world. Love it. Matthew Ryan says, how many times do you go back through and listen to your streams? Never. I do a live stream, and then I shut everything down and pretend that the last 4 hours never happened. And I just move on with my life. I never go back. I'm glad somebody does, because then I get paid. But I never go back. I've got other things to do. Cheeseburger Lasers says, I got to go to bed for a job interview in the morning that'll finally help me get where I want to go in life. But thank you for all of the lovely videos, sir. Man, I love how you're just getting into it. I love the ambition, my friend. That's awesome. You get that job, you knock it out of the ballpark, and you get to where you want to go in life. Well done. No Name says, pastry-shaped nipple pasties. And with that, I'll let myself out. Just piecing it together. Pastries that look like nipples, but they're used as pasties? They're nipple pastry pasties. I mean, I would honestly be impressed to see something like that. If a chef could make a pastry that looked like a nipple and then turn it into a pasty? The talent alone would be impressive. Nipple pastry pasties. I think we just got our $1 million business idea. Anyone want to go into business with me? Let's make some nipple pastry pasties. Dog Boner says, what makes a squid laugh? Tentacles or 10 tickles? Nuclear Space says, what did I just join? Well, with that, we should probably do something else. Have a different conversation. Let's talk about tentacles. This is just a bad time to transition from nipple pastry pasties to tentacles. But, I mean, that is the game we're playing, so. Gwendolyn says, I'm pretty sure the erotic cake store in Seattle closed, so no pastries. There was an erotic cake store in Seattle? I've lived here almost all my life, and how am I just now learning this? There was an erotic cake store in Seattle. What is an erotic cake? How can cake be erotic? It's a food. It's like a birthday thing. You've got sprinkles and candles. That's not erotic. How? There are worlds out there that are just alien to me. I'm learning as I become more, as I meet new people. I learn there's lots of strange worlds out there. Erotic cakes. Elijah Cloning says, thank you, Ox. You playing this game got me back into my old favorite MMO set in the same universe. If you're enjoying this game, then I recommend the MMO. Thank you, Elijah. I had somebody recommend that to me earlier, and I have it open in another tab. I'll have to check it out. No Name says, I'm trademarking that. I want my royalties. Well, if you ever turn it into a business, I will be your first customer. I will buy your nipple pastry pasties, but I won't model them. Right? I do want to support the chat. So, Matt Siski says, what was the cigar with the Cigar Aficionado rating of 98? I want to try that out. I tried to grab the La Aurora and the Baccarat, but no dice at my shop. Well, according to the Raging Krogan, it was the 2020 EP Carrillo Pledge Prequel. Rating 98, each stick about $10.75. Not too bad, actually, for a top 25 cigar from 2020. I'm going to have to get a box of these. Jake Fass says, the puns, Ox. It hurts, Ox. Save me. Don't worry, we're going to get to the game soon. Soon. We'll get out of this topic. Antonio says anything can be erotic. I mean, I suppose so. If weeaboos buy body pillows, then anything, I guess, can be erotic. Just gonna have to get used to it, I guess. Alt Grendel says, I saw an erotic salad once. It involved a carrot and 2 grapes. And with that, let's get to the game. Let's move on, guys. It's enough. Enough already. I'm done. Enough. We're moving on. Moving on to the game. A carrot and 2 grapes. Why? Whoa. Was that the game? Yeah, that was the game. That's loud. It's a loud opening scene. All right, we got the microphone, we got the computer, the game, and we've got the chat. Let's resume. Brian Sanchez says, I have a business card for a guy who crochets no-no bits. I'll show you the card on Twitter if you like. No thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it. Now, wait a minute. Didn't we finish this part of the game? What are we still doing back here?
That book. I know that book. Mom was very protective of it.
Okay, something went very wrong here. How did it not save my gameplay? What? What? I have got to do all of this over again? How did it not save?
A pair of orbs. Weird. Even from this photo, it feels like they're watching me.
Doggone it. Oh, God, I gotta do this all over again. Okay, give me a second.
Ah! Felt like my brain was melting. Those symbols were similar to the ones at the altar.
Okay, there was one more. CKA. Oh. COKA. There it is. Douglas Delegard says, are there pasties for those moons of madness? Lol. Skipping that. Thank you, Douglas. Brendan says, I'll never look at carrots and grapes the same way again. And neither now will I. Patrick M says, ancient Chinese proverb, it is well to meet girl in park. It is better to... All right, well, we'll skip that for now. You guys need to calm down. Like, seriously, calm down. Everyone's getting too agitated. If you want to take a break to take a cold shower, I am fully in support of that. Take your cold shower. You may need it.
Looks like something's stuck here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Thankfully, we solved all the puzzles here, so this shouldn't take us very long. Let's just get it, get out.
It looks like some sort of doorway.
Okay, we open that. We got that.
It's that thing in the greenhouse.
We turned off that. Pardon me.
It's the Manticore logo. It definitely looks like the Cyrano.
CB he be. Again, that was 6, 4, 2, 4. 6, 4, 2, 4.
It's the sea. Are those people flying out of the ship?
No, why won't it do it? There we go.
It's that thing in the greenhouse.
Oh my gosh.
These symbols, they're similar to the ones on the altar. Huh. No glowing symbol. That thing doesn't look like it's gonna let go of the book.
But I got them all. Whoa, I got them all. Oh, C is off again.
I can feel them vibrating behind my eyes.
That's an interesting way to solve it. So this one was always intended to be last, and if we get all 4 before we have a chance to unlock the others, it just removes one of them.
Yes, little one.
All right, this should send us back to the surface of the planet.
Did I drift off?
There we go.
That dream. God, it felt so real. The hair on the back of my neck is still standing on end.
Reach the dish. That is my new quest objective. All right, have you all taken your cold shower?
Declan. Declan. No response. Comms still down.
Good. Glad you made it back. All right, so there is a path leading off into the mountains, but the quest objective is to reach the dish. So let's go towards the dish, and I bet it'll tell us to follow that path much later. So there are the standing stones. Was there anything in here? Yeah, we saw all of that earlier. All right, this path is now blocked off to us. Okay, so we can't get up there. How do we reach the dish? Now Now there is a staircase going down the side of this rock. See that? Oh, but it goes to that platform. Right. I don't think I'm going to find anything by continuing over there. I think we got to follow the lights. If we follow this trail, we should reach something that hopefully will get us up to that dish. Or not. Oh. Well, there's the dish, but the lights end here. Okay, maybe I did something wrong. Probably need to get some more oxygen now, too. Maybe I went the wrong way. Lights, says the mad wizard. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot the lights. Okay, let me get a bit closer first. Someone said I needed to open a container, but I already opened this container. Could be one of those, maybe? We came into this one. Right, I need more oxygen. All right, let me stand here while I turn off the lights. Be right back. All right, lights off. Hope everyone likes that. Open the container with the code. Well, which container is that? I haven't found a container that I can open that has the code. Ah! Six, 4, 2, 4. What was the code again? 6426. Whoops. Okay, maybe it's not that one from the vision. Oh, 7357. 7357. Oh, bingo, finally. Listen.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen.
No, this is crazy. Who would even write all this?
All right, there's our battery. Add that to inventory. Okay. Oh, and we can move this now. That does it. And we can get through. Oh, I see. The light path wasn't going out into the desert. It was coming up towards the mountain. And this is how we get to the dish. That makes sense.
I hope to God he's in the habitat.
Okay, so that's going to take us up. Where does this go? Ooh.
If it was a dream, then why is my scar still warm?
I guess it wasn't a dream.
Okay, one stack of rocks, fine. This, though, Declan is either really bored or somebody... I don't know. Let's just hope he has too much time on his hands.
Well, we read that it was because he...
The elevator seems to be malfunctioning.
Oh, so we would have had to have come up here anyway. So, the stacks of stones we remember from last stream was an experiment. They kept moving. And they were putting the stacks of stones up there to see if it was because of earthquakes or some sort of other seismic event that was causing the stones to move. All right, up the ladder we go. We've got to parkour this. These seem really high. I mean, I'm impressed that he can climb up these, but then again, it is the Martian surface, so less gravity, I guess. Almost there. Oh, which moon is that? Phobos or Deimos? Which one is bigger? There's the other one. Oh, it's so cool seeing the moons in the sky like that. This game really is beautiful. Can't get by there. Okay, so there's the satellite array. I wonder if we need to access it by going into that building. More standing stones over there. Keith. Holy cow.
You here? Declan! It's empty? Declan! Damn it, where are you?
That was a nice touch. So that happened because...
Don't freak out. Just find out where he is.
That happened because I took my helmet off before decompressing the chamber. Or before compressing the chamber. Wow. I mean, usually in games like this, you can't even take it off unless you first push the button. But they allowed me to make that mistake. That's a nice touch. Cookapet says, on Mars, the gravity is about 30% that of Earth, which would explain why I can go up a higher path like that. Alt Grendel says, shout out to the mods for dealing with the bot storm. Yes, major thanks to all of the mods, Chininator, Josh, Jessica, everybody who's been working so hard. I really do have the best mods of all of YouTube. I've been super blessed by how kind you guys are and how dependable you guys are. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we've got some sort of horror show going on in there. We'll go there in a minute. Hey, power cell. Oh, that's going to turn off all the lights. Okay, so let's leave it in for now.
This place. Josie was right. Jesus, I didn't know it was like this. How does he live like this?
And we'll grab it as we leave. Oh, it's an absolute mess. Great view, though. Max says, how are you doing, Oxhorn? I'm doing very well. Having a wonderful night. I hope you guys are as well. Declan Delapour, engineer, security level 1, daily log entry 361. January 13th, 2063. Slight fluctuation in array rotation during calibration. Diagnostics for self-clean systems require filter replacement. Slight dip in power to non-critical systems due to solar array generator power at 94.7. EVA to recent rock slide at heavy transport elevator 2B. Estimate to clear and assess. Proximate 3 days. 0839, emergency protocol. Something is wrong with the dish. Circuit box shorted. No prior warning, just sparks flying mid-transmission. Yeah, there was a sandstorm, but we never seen a blackout like that. Circuits fried while I'm sitting there. Had to manually reboot the backup generators and servers, which should have automatically engaged. I don't know. New to do, I guess, temporarily reroute circuit boxes, run a biogauge scan, manually calibrate the satellite dish. Where is Shane? Draft. Memo, recent communications outage. All personnel, due to a recent sandstorm, a servo malfunction caused site-wide communications to be down for several hours. Backup servers have been activated and will function as the new primary communication network, though at a significantly reduced intensity and radius. Chief Engineer Shane Newhart has been informed of the damage and will be tasked with circuitry repairs. Until then, expect intermittent comms interruptions while the network is re-established. Thank you for your understanding. Management. Recent comm log. January 13th, 2063. Codename, blah, 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 Roche stand, rot stand, blah, 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 codename, yada, 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 rot stand, yada, yada, yada. Oh, wow. So we can't make anything of this. Note for Shane. Shane, where are you? If you see this, we're headed back to base. We waited, but you were nowhere. I'm with Josie and Lucas, and we're taking the rover back. We lose contact for a second, your rover coordinates disappear, and suddenly the satellite goes nuts. I don't know if it was the freak sandstorm or what. Doesn't matter. Get back to base. Contact us. Whatever you can do. I just hope you see this. Declan. So Shane went missing in a sandstorm, and he had one of the rovers. Oh, look at that nice touch. Got a little astronaut in the cup there. Cute.
Ooh. Shit, this is bad. I'm sorry, Declan. I didn't know how bad it was. He can't stay alone out here anymore. He needs help.
Ugqualtoth! Ugqualtoth! Yes! I mean, there's Lovecraftian stuff even in the Fallout universe, so. Declan, write of your fantastic adventures. Dad. Dad gave this to me. We had this little 12 by 10 by 10 case of personal effects that we could seal up before launch, and I almost left this behind, but it helps to write sometimes. Not sure why lying bothers me so much. My dad, my sister, they still think I'm freezing my ass off for climate studies in Antarctica. I don't know about fantastic adventures, Father dearest, but last night I dreamed I was on one of those celebrity dance shows, and my partner was Katharine Hepburn, and we won even though she was obviously dead. Wait, so he was dancing with a dead body? Okay, but it was still great. Then I woke up, wrote down numbers from space for 6 hours, and drilled a tiny hole into 17 rocks, all while being a single reinforced pane of glass away from death. It's a real roller coaster here on Mars. Okay. Oh, and he's doodling. That's okay. I doodled a lot in college. Must be the Gaelic side of me coming out. I've been building cairns. I used to do a lot of hiking. I'd get annoyed by the little rock piles people would build along the trails, as if to say, I was here, I have developed fine motor skills, look at me. But the bonus of hiking on Mars is the leave no trace ethos is kind of optional on a completely deserted wasteland. During EVAs, I've started to just take a moment, grab a few loose pieces, and build a cairn. My little Zen garden, balancing the rocks. It felt nice. Lately, though, I see the rocks moving. I tested my theory, although in the crap almost limited unscientific way, I'd make a new stack with the finest Martian rock samples I could find, pristine, dusty rocks, and then I'd wait a day. They wouldn't fall over. No, that'd be too simple. One stack would have a single rock swapped. Not an easy rock, like the top piece, but a centerpiece. One centerpiece swapped from this stack to the other. No glove marks. Nothing. Just two crappy Martian rocks that I swear changed places in the middle of the night. Why am I writing this? Oh, well, that's a bit different. I thought that it was like they all toppled over because of an earthquake or something, but no. Someone's changing his rocks? On Mars? When a person is drowning, their throat seizes up, preventing water from entering their lungs, but also air. The reflex is so strong you could be floating there with your mouth well above the water's surface, unable to cough, unable to breathe. You don't drown because you're underwater. You drown because of yourself. Sticking a needle in the webbing between your toes. It sounds so horrific, like your natural reflexes would kick in, but it's the reverse. The emotions dive. The depression slams you with a singular focus. Your mind starts justifying it all, releasing a hint of those chemicals. You're pretty much a tiny little voice trying to control this monstrosity. It's nearly impossible. And so this natural reflex to hurt yourself so terribly and specifically becomes everything. So you drown it. Crap, my hand is shaking. I think I'll sleep at base tonight. Gotta get out of here for a bit. Uh-oh! It's Cthulhu! I haven't been sleeping well. Understatement. Sometimes I can't tell when I'm awake or dreaming. The numbers keep coming. The messages start to make sense. Spending time at the base doesn't help. It's a hassle trying to come up with reasons why I need a rover ride every day. Just a bit of casual hallucinations, everyone. Nothing to worry about. If you could pick me up before the flashbacks start at around 6 in the evening, that'd be swell. Maybe I'll build another cairn. Let the witch move the rocks around. Fun pastime. Wish I had a beach chair and a margarita. Might as well enjoy my descent into insanity. I saw the witch today. I'm still shaking. Looked out the window and my sister is standing on the cliffside. My sister. She was stark naked out in the nothing of Mars. Choking. Eyes bulging out of her head like a goldfish fallen out of the bowl. Nearly killed myself throwing my suit on. I get out there. I run, stumbling around to the barriers. Instead, there is a person with a paleness to her. Deep black hair, and she is facing away, looking out over the endless dunes. When she turns to look at me, it's not my sister. A deep black hole where her face might be, a gray slit curled into a smile. I feel and taste granules of sand pouring into my open mouth, and suddenly I can't breathe. She slowly draws nearer as I slam my fist on my chest, trying to breathe. Tendrils of blackness reach out from that endless void in her skull. I'm sinking into the desert. She's trying to pull me under. And I wake up gasping for air. I don't lose it like this. I just don't. Screw this! Oh, Declan. Wow. That's not Gaelic. Sightings, buzzing, whispers. Oh, this poor guy. His symbols are very different. We've got a Venn diagram, and he's got these very different diagrams, and I wonder what they mean. Well, let's get the power cell and get out of here. Are we going to see the witch out here? God, I hope not. Vicky says for a team set for a long-term trip to Mars, they were wildly unprepared for any mental health issues. Everything was pretty much pushed aside. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I wonder if that's true for like trips to Antarctica or trips to the International Space Station. Does NASA focus on mental health issues? I bet you they've got to, right? It's got to be something they think about at least. There it is. All right, that's where we put the cell. Let's go around back. There's that window looking out. Endless dunes on Mars. Pretty cool. Right. Oh, other side.
Doing good, Chief. Don't look down. Whoa, what is that? Holy shit! No. Oh my god, please just be a meteor. Oh my god.
What was that? Okay, there's one moon. Was that one of the moons? Where's the other moon? There's one. There's only one moon in the sky. We saw two just a moment ago. There's the other one. Okay. Two moons. So that wasn't a moon. What else would it be? A satellite? Restore power to the dish. We still have to do that. Okay, so it looks like we've got a bit of a puzzle. Let's look around for lore first. Lore first, puzzle second. Ah. Someone was repairing it.
No power. Ah, burning plastic. Definitely a short in the system.
Okay. So power from the power cell goes into these consoles. Looks like all of these are connected. That's flashing green and red. That's flashing green and red. That's flashing green and red. And that's it. Just those three? Yeah, then it goes outside and up to the satellite dish. Okay. Spiderweb series circuit box. In case of emergencies, connect to device to reroute power between units. Designed by Anasi Technologies as the official power conduit of the Invictus mission, during critical systems failure, power is optimized towards priorities.
I need to find a way to reroute power around the damaged nodes.
Oh, okay. So those are the two damaged nodes. It's a puzzle. Great. Why does it go up? Why doesn't it go down? Yeah, that doesn't matter because it can't go down. It has to go to the right. Why does it have to go to the right? What if I cut it? Oh, then that goes down to the damaged power nodes. So we've got the 2 damaged power nodes here, which we can't move around. And we can't go around it there, so that has to go up. That has to go around. Well, why doesn't it go down? There we go.
This panel distributes power between the dish and the PC terminal, and that busted node means I can only power one of them at a time.
Great, let's do it again. Okay. Well, which one's the dish and which one's the terminal? Right. That's the dish. I should probably power the terminal first, though, huh? No, that's the dish. Oh, so I just powered the terminal. Did I? I guess I powered the wrong one. Okay. Well, if that goes to the terminal, then... Oh, we can't do anything there. So that has to go down. So the only option then is to make a path here.
This circuit box is amping up the current. Too much power will fry the system. Too little, and the dish won't work.
Okay, so we're at 3. We got to get to 9. So we're going to add 6. Oh, God. Okay. So we've currently got 2 in this network. We can't get both 3s. We got to get rid of one of the 1s. But we can't have both 2s, so we have to have one of the 1s. And that's the way out. So... Oh, that's all 4 directions. And that's all 4 directions too. So we break that. We break that. Cool. No. Bingo!
Snowstorm's picking up again. Things just keep getting worse. Okay, the dish is powered, but I don't know how to operate it. I hope Declan has the manual.
Okay, so now we got to search for a manual. Maybe one of these computers is functional again. Do we need to reroute power over here now, or? Yeah, no power there, so we got to do this one. Bingo. 8 note. Shane goes missing. Lose contact with the Cyrano. Then the circuit boxes start going haywire. Pull just enough power to turn the dish to Josie and get some sort of signal. Then it all just resets. What a beautiful day on Mars. Reminder, sure, Orochi will find out I'm breaking encryption rules, but I can never remember the constantly changing code schedule. Codename equals our glorious leaders. Chatterbox equals comm relay satellite. Contact base. Rostand equals Serrano. Marble equals where Antarctica is. What? Codename equals our glorious leaders? Section 7, Calibration. Calibration must be performed manually via biogauge after security authorization via ID badge. Due to the potentially compromising aspects of calibration and outgoing signals, access to calibration routines is limited to engineering staff. After initial calibration is achieved, the Angelus Communications Array utilizes automated routines to maintain calibration. Note that if the targeted signal cannot be followed, for example due to going under the horizon, the Angelus will need to be manually calibrated when the signal is available. General signal quality should be maintained at or above 85% at all times. Lower signal quality may result in interruption of service. Per Orochi security policies, calibration information may not be stored in any form, encrypted or otherwise, and then output comms coordinates. File generated every 5 minutes by script user Declan Holmes scripts comms coordinates. Codename 4061 Marble 27. I should probably write this down. I don't have a pen. Of course I don't have a pen. Never have a pen. Oh, is it? Something here. Back in the envelope. Now. Paper. Ah. All right, I found a Sharpie. Probably be good enough. Rosebud says, just hopping in to tell you something about circles. Never mind. It's pointless. Oh, thank you, Rosebud. All right, code name 4061. Marble 278. Chatterbox 5843. Rostand negative 56 72. Okay, wait a minute. There's a negative. Wait, is that a 1? Is that 140? And 12? Negative 158? Is that what that is? Leo Borg says, I don't think you need to write it down. Yeah, but I got to go reroute power now. And so if I ever want to come back to this terminal, I'm going to have to go reroute power again.
It's getting really bad out there. Gotta pick up the pace, Shane.
Thankfully, it's only this one square.
Powered up. I hope I'm not too late.
Communications module for the Angelus Mark IV. For security reasons, broadcast signals are encrypted. Use a decryption chart to locate the signal and rotate the dish via connection to the bridge, or to the biogauge. This unit converts raw solar power into sustainable energy within various types of electrical power cells. If designated cell is missing, remove power cell from a non-crucial system and insert into machine. Communications module for the Angelus Mark... blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, how do I calibrate? No signal. Bayou Vlogs with a tip. Thank you, Bayou Vlogs. Okay, so I got to calibrate it now. But I can't calibrate by scanning. Oh, there it is. %, right? Oh, that only ever gets up to 25%. All right, so we got to go all the way to 85%. That's going to take us probably around to the other side of the sphere. That didn't get us up to 85% either. Oh, we can change pitch. Okay, so let's get to a yaw of 25. 30, 30. 31, 32. Oh! 85. Oh, wait, no, that's yaw. Crap. Shit. I was looking at the wrong numbers. I was looking at yaw, and I thought that that was the percentage, but no, it isn't. 40. Okay, now it's going down. Okay, hold on. Whoa! There we go. 39. Eight. That's it. 8. Oh, that only gets us up to 77. Okay, that gets us up to 77. Okay, so that doesn't get us to where we need to go. We need to get to 85, but the highest that this combination gets us to is 78. All right, so let's put the pitch to 78. Let's try yaw again. Because I believe there was another segment that started to go up and down as well. No, and it looks like we're going all the way back around. Yeah, the highest it goes to is... All right, well, let's get as much as we can out of it.
Hello? Nothing ever seems to work right.
Why is that going down now? It was at 78 just a moment ago. It's the highest we can get.
Commander Wilcox. Dr. Volkova. Dr. Van Buren. Still not working.
Okay, so let's see. 140, 61. That's where we're at now. That's code name. 140, yaw, 61 pitch. Code name. Marble is 12. 78. $80, 79, 78. 12. I can't go any lower in pitch. My pitch is stuck at 16. Jessica Sharp says, use the numbers you wrote down. Okay. I'm trying to do marble. That's at 1278. I've got 78 yaw, but my pitch is stuck at 16. I can't go any lower.
Come on, someone respond. Please.
And so the weird thing is, the next one was negative 158.43 for pitch. But we can't go negative in pitch. So let's say we go to 58. And for that one, it was 43 in yaw.
Hello?
58.43.
Commander Wilcox. Dr. Volkova. Dr. Van Buren.
Reverse the numbers. Oh. Oh, right, because y'all can go negative. Okay, let's start with code name. Let's try code name. Well, interesting, because we had that at 140 for yaw. Or no, we had that at 140 for pitch. Oh, no, that was at... Oh, I got it wrong. So we already did code name. All right, let's do marble. I mixed that up. So marble is 12 yaw. And 78 pitch. Oh, look at that.
Come on, someone respond. Please.
Communication blocked. Your attempt to reach Invictus Protocol and contact Earth has been logged. In the event of an emergency, contact your team leader.
All right, so code name doesn't work. Marble doesn't work. Chawl, that's 43 yaw. No, that's 43 pitch. And negative 158 chaw. Or yaw. Negative 158. That's a lot. That gives us what we need.
Hello?
All hands on deck situation. Crash landed.
Oh my god. Commander Wilcox, where are you?
Something. Newhart?
Do you copy? There is a creature roaming Trailblazer Alpha. Do not return to base. Repeat, do not.
I can't hear you. You're cutting out. We are at base.
No!
To investigate the Cyrano crash site.
No. Commander Wilcox!
Signal
Wilcox!
lost. Please contact a qualified associate.
Crap. Get back to the rover. Wizardly friend says, Ox, this is my first super chat. Just had to tell you I love the videos. The way your commentary works, I can just listen to you while working. Outstanding. Awesome work. Thank you, Wizardly friend. I really appreciate it. And then William Rain says, Oxhorn, put it on classic rock. I may do that. I'd love a good classic rock. All right, let's grab the helmet. Well, what a waste of time. We go through all of that to finally contact her. We get a hold of her, and she can't hear us.
Come on.
She's
Dead.
already...
Not even static, but they're alive. Someone is alive.
Begins from dust. It looked like a waving flag. That was nice. Looks like we're in the middle of a Martian storm.
No, go down. What the hell?
Oh shit!
Whoa! We're falling! What was that?
Looks like the only way down is to jump.
Oh, brilliant!
God damn it!
It's okay. A few expletives will make it all feel better, buddy.
Jesus.
Get back to the rover! How do we get back? Run away! Ooh. Oh, that's not good. How do we get back? There! Down. Down. Why is everything going negative? Ah! We're okay. Uh-oh. Oh, shut up. Just stop it already.
What? I parked the Meerkat right here. I know I did.
Where is it?
Okay, just stay close to the light.
That's why we have to follow the light. Oh, no!
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, creepy. Ah! The Raging Krogan says, call the Normandy for an evac! Joker! There's something buried in the sand over there. I wonder if we should risk it. Where did the meerkat go? What's it doing over there?
There it is!
Somebody drove it. Do I really want to get in it?
What the hell? Oh, fuck!
Oh!
Close! Come on! Come on, come on!
What the heck was that, man? I didn't like that. Let's get out of here. Take me back to base! Please! Oh, God. Creepy astronauts behind us. Jeez. Wow, this one's out. Let's get a new one while we can. The looming
Shane.
threat.
Oh, shit. Shane, you're all right. Fuck, first good news in a while.
Declan, there is something at the base. It's some kind of alien, a monster.
We know. Lucas said it had something to do with Volkova's research, so I don't think we can claim credit for discovering aliens.
You saw it?
Shane, we got emergencies upon emergencies right now. The Cyrano fell out of the sky like a rock.
Oh my God. I didn't want to believe it.
I'm with Josie and the Meerkat heading out to the crash site to look for survivors. Lucas volunteered to stay behind at the base, but it's in really bad shape, man. The mangrove tree, its roots are everywhere, taking over.
All right. What can I do?
Lucas said he had a pretty good idea what happened and a way to stop it at the source. Find Lucas and help him. He should be in the research lab. I'm glad you're all right, man. Please stay that way.
God. We haven't even met a real person yet. All of our communication has been through terminals or over the radio. And we get back to the base just as they're leaving in another Meerkat. But there's somebody waiting inside for us. Of course, he's going to die. I bet you anything he's going to die as soon as we get inside. We're never going to actually get to meet him. Caleb says, hey, Oxhorn, just wanted to tell you how much of a joy your videos have been for me for the past few months. I listened to all of your Fallout series while painting minis. Tau 40K, hey, man after my own heart, and it's been a delight. Thank you, my friend. I used to paint 40K mini figurines as well when I was a child. I never actually got into playing the game, but I had a lot of fun just painting the figurines. Okay, God, what do we got in store for us now? Get inside! The roots are growing!
Warning, warning. Multiple critical system failures. Initiate evacuation.
Holy shit, the whole base is infected. Okay. Lucas. Lucas. Of course no response.
Oh, what the heck is that? No, 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 no. Oh, get your doggone stinking tentacles away from me. Not after this chat. Jeez, one of these pods is going to open up with a nipple pastry.
Whoa! Exploding flowers.
Don't get close to the flowers. Okay. Tentacles in space! No! Oh. What happened here? That's blood. That's human blood. Oh! Was there a body in there? Well, I might need that later. God, no. Terminal!
Lucas was definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the roots.
Lucas Van Buren, Philology Medicine, Security Level 2. Locked out! It's worse than I had expected. Naturally, as soon as I saw what happened, I attempted to retrieve my notes and fabricate a counter-agent. Ina must have anticipated my interference, as when I arrived at the door, an impenetrable root system and fleshy polyp blocked my pathway. It seemed as though the vociferous plant sensed my presence. I was barely able to extricate myself from the encounter. However, I acquired a small tissue sample from my boot after wrestling it from one of the vines. The analyzer identified a temporary counteragent, which I set to producing immediately. The vines are becoming more and more aggressive. I hope a Z-series injector is sturdy enough to pierce the roots. I must return to the laboratory in haste. Without a proper way to reverse this reckless experiment, the base will not withstand this assault. I had warned Dr. Volkova about this exact type of incident. Her ambition, unbridled by the constraints of moral values, has become her undoing. The limitless potential of the Z pathogen clouded her judgment, and within that mental malaise, the passionate spirit that once embodied her waking hours has physically manifested through the base in a mangled cacophony of mangrove roots and filth. Well, that was a very poetic way to say, she's gone crazy. Forward controls Arbomore. This is why I insisted on protocols and procedures to avoid a situation exactly like this one. Ina, what have you done? Analyze sample.
It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lucas thought it would do something to the tree, I should do the same. I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge.
Create the poison. Okay. Poison sent to chemical analyzer. Medbay log. 0700. Oh, no. July 11th, 2063. Van Buren, L. Triazolam. Then J. Wilcox, Triazolam. Minor cut, peroxide adhesive bandage. J. Wilcox, Triazolam. S. Newhart supplement, vitamin B, selenium. Preventative measure against hypothyroidism. J. Wilcox supplement, vitamin B, selenium, preventative measure against hypothyroidism. Then D. Delapore, the exact same thing. Why is everybody really upset about getting hypothyroidism? Is that something that happens on Mars? D. Delapore, exposure, minor seam tear in suit, general checkup, no action required. S. Newhart, fungal infection minor, tolnaftate, cream prescribed, single tube. Okay, we gotta go mix up some poisons. The Raging Krogan with a tip. Thank you, the Raging Krogan. Wizardly friend says, Ox, this is why we don't let crazy people make plants. You're going to need more than one round. Up for them weeds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Well, let's see. He had the recipe for me. I just gotta make and manufacture this sucker. Oh, yuck. That must be part of the sample he scraped off his boot. What went on here? Right. Well, let's go find more vials of poison or whatever. Whoa, how was I close? Oh, great.
Oh, come on! I just came through here. The tree is taking over the base. Oh, shit. The research lab is completely blocked by a polyp. Hold tight, Lucas. There has to be a way to get rid of it. Can't touch the walls, can't open the doors.
I bet if I run fast, I can get through that one. Nope! I died. Restart from last mission checkpoint. Okay, so I can't get through that one by running through.
Lucas was definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the roots. It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lucas thought it would do something to the tree, I should do the same. I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge.
Find and mix different vials at the centrifuge. This is the only room we've got. Where's the centrifuge? Does anything look like a centrifuge to you? Yeah, here we go.
This could be useful.
Oh!
Disgusting.
Jerks. Okay, so we've got vials. Where's the centrifuge? Oh, more vials. There it is. Right. Okay. All right, let's start with the center. That's a center. That's a center. But I can't use that one because that fills a spot that's supposed to stay blank. That's the only center I have. I've got to use it. Okay. So, now let's try... Let's try 11 o'clock. I've got that one. That one's already blocked by something I have to have. Okay, that's the only one I can do at 11 o'clock. That's 11 o'clock. Okay, let's try 6 o'clock. Blocked. Can't use that. There's a red. Okay, so I can't put 6 o'clock. I'm missing 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I can't use that. I can't use that. I can't use that. I can use that. No, I can't use that. I could use that. But that would make me get rid of... Oh. Well, I mean, then we're going to have a middle one missing. What's the only other middle one we have is that one, but it fills a spot that I'm not supposed to fill. It's a spot that's already filled. That one's supposed to be blank. So I can't use that one anyway. Red is a double layer, Ox. Oh, is it? Oh, for Pete's sake. The Raging Krogan says, sorry, I felt like making a Family Guy reference. That's all right. I've watched enough Family Guy. Caleb says, curious question. Don't know if you've been asked it before, but what's your favorite / preferred cigar? I smoke blue acids and sometimes my Gandalf pipe. I have a pipe collection that I will sometimes smoke. I really don't have a favorite cigar anymore. I've been experimenting with La Auroras and Baccarats lately. Okay, so let's go back to this one, which we know is the only middle one that doesn't block something out. Let's go back to that one, which we know is going to fill the 11 o'clock slot. All right, now that we know that 1 o'clock is a double red, we can fill those 2 slots, leaving only 1 slot left. And that's why it doubles over. That fills 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and this should fill 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Boom. Double red.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Oh, come on. Really?
That did it. Declan, a little hope. Lucas is AWOL, but he was working on a poison. I've got the compound to test out.
Not much but scorched metals and detritus out here. We can start cataloging, but we're not salvaging. We're walking around a crime scene.
Let's take it for a spin. Time to zap ourselves some nasty pores or spores. Use poison. I guess I gotta use it on the giant cyst, right? It's the only thing that's not gonna fight back.
All right, let's try out this poison.
Oh, like popping a zit.
Hell? Oh no. God damn it. Lucas. Declan. Lucas is dead. Lucas is fucking dead.
Oh, God, no.
He's completely covered in that black fluid. It's everywhere. Pulsing. It's on the walls, on the floor. It's like it knew.
Hey, breathe, Shane. You're not gonna die. Nobody else is gonna die. We just have to keep going.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I can't deal with this.
Called it. Oh, so what were those other guys in here? Counteragent. Something terrible has happened to Ina. She calls out to me. I can hear her taunting, her voice echoing through the halls. I know I can convince her. I have to. Chemical Valley, blah, blah, blah. I need the improved counteragent. Mauna Loa hybrid. Dr. Volkova, one of the hybrid samples I clipped from the new specimen, is especially dangerous. When it blooms, it expels a noxious cloud. Initially, I assumed these were spores of some kind, but aside from a mucousy residue with the chemical composition of saliva, the cloud dissipates quickly. Analysis of the gas shows high levels of tetrodotoxin. From the small clippings I took, the neurotoxin is not strong enough to cause more than nausea and discomfort, but from a full-grown plant up close, the effect could be fatal. Lucas.
He coded a biogauge script. Lucas and Ina both knew this could happen.
Dr. Volkova, to follow up, I've attached a simple biogauge script designed to combat exposure to the poison released by the hybrid bloom. Please download for your safety. The bloom reflex is triggered when an organism comes into close proximity. Alternatively, a pulse of high-frequency sound can also trigger the reflex prematurely, allowing the gas to dissipate before approaching. For the time being, I took the initiative to pull these plants from the hydroponics wheel so we can talk. Attachment.
Software updated, not Orochi certified, but if Lucas was correct, a quick scan with the biogauge should trigger the plant's bloom with a high-frequency pulse.
Biogauge script package download started. Device profile Shane Newhart. Biogauge script package installing. Integrating package. High frequency sonic pulse into scanner functionality. Installation complete. High frequency sonic pulse ready for use. Right. We've got what we need. Let's test it out.
That's amazing. Now I can find a way into the greenhouse. Thank you, Dr. Van Buren.
We popped it! Yes! We read that already. We read that already. We read that already. Got it. Well, let's pop them all. Oh, that's creepy as hell. Let's go up the staircase and see if there's anything up there. Caleb says, check Lucas one more time. I could have sworn he was holding something. Okay. Yeah, he's holding the same gun that we now have. Right, let's go pop some zits. We still can't get by that way, though. Okay. Pop some pods, I should say. That zit was the first one we found. Were there any in here? Those were smaller ones. They popped on their own. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, so back out here to the hallway. Well, I guess I got a bit too close before I used my sonic emitter. Wow, it's got quite a long range on it. Okay, so we've got two options here. Actually, only one. This is blocked off by another vine. This option is locked to us, so we gotta go down here. Let's pop the zip.
This isn't working. I'll need the stronger poison to get through this door.
Oh, come on. Doggone it.
Declan, this is out of control. Even if I could use the poison, the greenhouse door is covered in roots. It's walled off.
Okay, try the emergency airlock by the greenhouse.
The emergency airlock? What? I can't use my sonic thing here? Nope. Okay. By the greenhouse. All right, everything's getting blocked off to me. So this is the greenhouse. That's the greenhouse over there. I can't get under there because of the roots. This is the emergency airlock. Insufficient poison. So does that mean I gotta go back and make more of the stuff? Oh, crap. Looks similar to Vault 22, says the Raging Krogan. Yeah, I'm getting some Vault 22 vibes. Well, I can't mix more of this stuff. How do I get more poison? There's the centrifuge, and I can no longer interact with it. Impure formula, pure formula. Well, maybe I just need more vials. Where can I find more vials? Wait, I thought I saw more vials sitting around in that last room. No? Yes!
A final gift. I hope it was worth it.
Craft
Head back to the infirmary and synthesize the stronger poison.
There it is. Okay, so that's what I was missing. I needed that one vial. And it looks like it's easy. I just gotta stack it on top
I'll
of
need to use the centrifuge again.
that one. Bottom. But it's not gonna be balanced. So we have to reconfigure the entire freaking thing. Jeez. But that's okay. Because no, yes, no, no, no. So we have to use this one. But that means we're one overboard. Over there. But now we're not balanced. Oh. Let's just take that and put it there. And we'll be balanced. That's not the one we just removed, is it? No, we need this one. Bingo!
Declan, I have what I need. I'm going into the greenhouse, though I'm not sure what to do from there.
Dump the poison in the water reclaimer?
The reclaimer would... No, you're on the right track. I need to hit it at the source. If I can get to the water filtration system, inject it there, the whole system is poison. It could work.
John W. says, "Hi, Ox. This gives me some Dead Space vibes." Oh, does it? I'm looking forward to playing Dead Space someday. Pop that zit! Ah!
It's just a short EVA to the airlock at the back of the greenhouse. Declan, there's no helmet in this airlock, and the only way to the greenhouse is from the outside.
Okay, what about the other airlocks?
They're completely overgrown.
2 seconds, door opening. Approximately 50 meters. Another 2 seconds, atmosphere. 10 seconds.
Oh, shit, I know what you're thinking. I can't.
Your earplugs will prevent your drums from rupturing. Exhale completely. You'll have to sprint. It's only minus 19 Celsius and no risk of frostbite. It's theoretically possible.
Oh, great.
This is the worst idea ever.
I'm on Mars in my birthday suit, holding my breath. Achievement unlocked. Lung capacity. Holy cow.
Come on, check in.
I'm here. I'm freezing. Headache is back. My ears are ringing. I should be dead.
Jesus, slow down. Fuck, catch your breath, please. Are you good? Tell me you're good. Can you walk at least?
I'm still standing. Hoping I'm not going into shock. I lost 40 years in 10 seconds.
Okay, we'll get you looked at as soon as we can. Hang in there.
Oh. Well, how's that for a spacewalk? Poison tank 1, poison tank 2. Okay. How do we poison tank 1 and tank 2? Well, let's zap these suckers. Oh, yeah. I got guns, baby. All right, so... Well,
It's gotten worse, Declan. Way worse. I'm going to the water purifiers. I hope it'll be enough.
Okay, well, after what you just did, you better fucking kill that thing.
oh, come on, die. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. But those suckers are hiding around every corner. Eat it. What is that? Oh. What was that? Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I gotta walk on that. Ew. Jeez. They're everywhere. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow, and I watered it in fears. Night and morning with my tears, and I sunned it with smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an appetite. No, till it bore an opie bright? Till it bore an opie bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew it was mine. And into Ray Garden stole, when the night had welled the pole, veiled the pole. In the morning, glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Oh, we got a poet. We got a poet on board. Jeez. But that's a dead end. Okay. Wasn't there a hatch or... Oh, a staircase. Yeah. Pop, you boogers. Yeah. Eat it, Zit.
Shane, there's a body here.
Jesus.
The impact site is a smoldering mess, and we don't really have the time or the equipment to search through all this.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Mars sucks.
Well, whose body would it be?
That hatch will get me where I need to go.
Oh, I gotta go to the hatch. Okay. Well, I mean, surely they know everybody who came with them on Mars. Oh, the station that crashed. It's a body from the station that crashed. How did it crash? Did I not do those already? There it is. Water filter 2.
There are 2 filtration tanks down here. Gotta inject them both. We'll see if it works.
Justin Clark says that's the poem A Poison Tree by William Blake. Oh, that's a real poem. Oh, cool. Well, I suppose any poem is a real poem as long as somebody writes it. Hey, you stinking tentacle. John W. says, for your information, Ox, Dead Space is full of lore and loot. I'd love to get it to work on my computer. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, there's a big biological zit thing over there. I don't think I like it. What is that? Well, let's poison the water. Oh, as soon as I poison it, that thing is gonna jump up and get me, isn't it? Ew, is there anything I can do now before it gets me?
Whoa. Declan, it really didn't like that. The poison is already polluting the water supply.
Oh, that's a win. Now get up to the environmental control console and dump the entire reservoir on that bastard.
Okay.
Shane, we found something. Josie saw a door along the escarpment near the crash site. She wants to check it out.
A door?
A door?
Carved out of the cliff.
What?
It's massive. I told her we need the recon with you, but she's fixated on this.
Orochi has secrets upon secrets. It is Orochi, right?
Apparently, we're going to find out.
A door on Mars? Right, that can't end well. That moved! Let's dump it. Die, you plant jerks!
Did that do it? No, it's still alive. But I can get closer now.
What? Ugh.
This thing won't stop. Maybe if I pump the last dose into the roots around the base.
Okay. We're going in. I'm gonna inject the tree with my poison.
What is this?
Is that no!
Hello, little brush bag.
What was that?
Dr. Volkova? Ina? No. No! It can't be her. No way.
Get up and out! Right. Oh, you! Gonna get ya!
I'll destroy you.
Oh!
Come. That awaits you.
Come on, lady, be a little bit more subtle. Or subtle, don't just stand there in the woods saying, "Come! Death awaits you, my pretty."
Hurt my children.
Stab it in her gut! Oh! Quick time events. Pops it. Gonna get ya. Oh, gruesome.
Marcus, I was wrong. I thought I could contain it.
Declan, it's Volkova. She's being controlled by the tree. She is the tree.
What the hell? How?
The tree, her specimens, the black infection everywhere. She's not even human anymore.
Kill me. Please. Kill me.
Sure.
Stick it. Pop that. Just cover her eyes. That's the brain.
Achievement unlocked. Tree hugger.
Shane, can you access Ina's files?
I just saw Ina the other day. She
Nah,
wasn't
she's
like this.
Dead.
Shane, focus. The Cyrano crash, the black oil, the plant life expanding exponentially. This doorway, it's all connected.
Where are you? I'm coming. I'm getting out of here.
No, you need to access Ina's computer and find out exactly what she was up to.
God, are you kidding me?
Shane, think. The Cyrano is gone, and our resupply with it. If the main base goes down, we're all dead. If Volkova's research still poses a threat, we need to know.
You want to find out what she was up to? You come and do it yourself. I don't care.
Hey, listen, I know you've been through a lot. I'm sorry. We all have.
You're right. I bet the seats on the Rover are just unbearable.
Hey, listen, buddy, I've spent all afternoon picking up whatever pieces I could find on the Cyrano crew. Don't act like you're the only one who's having a tough day.
Anytime you want to trade places, you be my guest.
Oh, fuck off.
Enough! Both of you! Dr. Newhart, do you read me?
Commander Wilcox.
Your primary objective is to assess any further threat to the base. Volkova was clearly hiding things from us. Use her security clearance to obtain whatever information you can find. You are to remain at base and radio your findings to your off-site team. Copy?
Yes. Copy.
We're headed to the cliffside doorway. If there's proof of intelligent life on Mars, I want to know. I want everyone to know. Declan, you're on comms.
Got it. Hey, sorry to be a dick.
Yeah, me too. All right. I can do this.
Well, great.
I mean, if I were to start somewhere, it'd be Volkova's computer.
Right. I'll check with her station in the research lab. Maybe she left a note or something.
You got this.
Out we go. More zits to pop. Ina's PC. There it is. Ina Volkova. Project AGC-1 proposal. Control. For many months, I have doubted the efficacy of work here on Mars. I know why I was recruited for this position, and I am undeterred by the obvious scrutiny and surveillance of Orochi officials. The greenhouse is restrictive in size, limited, amateurish in equipment, and I am asked to participate in menial tasks and events which remove me from my work. However, a recent breakthrough has allowed my experiments to blossom, and now I demand that the limitless potential of unregulated extraplanetary research which Orochi promised to be fully realized. Attached is a preliminary listing of results and a prospectus for the goals of Project AGC-1. In brief, growth and control. The Z pathogen changes in size based on external stimuli. The Z pathogen, whether attached to a host organism or isolated, can be trained to repeat tasks, overcome aversion to stimuli, and perform simple functions with positive reinforcement. The potential applications of this discovery is, as you are most definitely aware, groundbreaking. Thank you, Dr. Ina Volkova. Well, we've got 2 dead crewmates whose bodies we've uncovered. How many more to go? Project Arbormore approval. Dr. Volkova, your recent success and contributions to the study of filth in relation to plant life have proven invaluable to our cause. I've instructed Control to accumulate your findings in the Archives Center in Argus, and I have taken the liberty of assigning your project the codename Arbomore, a designation more in line with our mission. Oh God. What exactly is this mission? You are granted security clearance to the Argus facility. Your access code is 5538. This gives autonomy from Commander Wilcox, although she does not know the extent. She will not have access to your notes or communications at this level, including this email. Disclosure will result in immediate revocation of clearance. On Mars, you are free from the strictures and eyes even the most secure Orochi facilities only dream of. Use that freedom. Do not make me regret this decision. Father? Okay. Dearest Father, I dislike veiled threats. I dislike your silly codenames and your corporate slang term, the filth. Orochi Group, from its 8-headed monster name on down, overindulges in such grandiosity. It is demeaning. When I succeed, I will not be bringing you the horizon. When I succeed, it will be because I demystified the filth. Such an awesome force should not be debased with pet names. The 0-point pathogen is marginally better. Henceforth, I will refer to the substance as Z-Path. When I understand it better, it will gain a more clinical designation. When I succeed, policy will dictate excising these pet names from our tongues. When I succeed, I will set the policy. Jeez. When I succeed, it will be my favor that you so laboriously curry. Oh, I wonder how they respond to that one. Dr. Volkova, if you succeed, you will have all of that and more. Father. Wow! What exactly is this group? Oh. Doggone it. It was 5-5. Uh, 5538.
Declan, there's an elevator. In the center of the research lab. The server room has an elevator.
Oh, shit. I've walked by it 100 times.
Holy cow. Interesting that the Orochi group described it as the filth, which is, well, that was in the notes that Shane's mother had in her lab in the basement of their home during his weird flashback. The filth. The Lovecraftian poetry and stuff that was going on there.
I'm heading down.
Oh, jeez. Research lab, services tunnels, processing, Argus. Access denied. Processing. Access denied. Icarus. Access denied. Argus. Whoa, what's that? So what's on floor Icarus? Oh, boy. Jake Benz on Facebook with the donation of stars says, sorry I'm late tonight, Ox. Just got home from the surgery. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're feeling all right. William Rain on Facebook says, Oxhorn, look around. Can you form some sort of rudimentary lathe? I don't know. I think the poison I've got is working wonders. And then Robin says, hope all is well to Jake. I agree. Hope all is well.
Shit, not that thing again.
Welcome to Ox. Warning. Level 4 security protocol. All personnel access restricted.
We bring you the horizon.
The whole system locks down if the security camera spots me. Maybe I can connect to it with the biocage.
So I gotta point it in a different direction. It's weird. What is that? Whoa, is that a ninja? On Mars? Run away! Oh no!
Fuck.
Okay, so I destroyed that by passing a QuickTime event. Looks like I can bypass it in the future by hacking a camera beforehand. Yikes! That's like a zapping ninja robot. Holy cow. Oh, great.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Sure.
Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not Orochi. It looks ancient, but they've been here. There's equipment near the base and there's a strange artifact on a pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's gonna be record of it.
I'll see what I can find out.
I guess looking down at the ground is probably the best it can do. For me, at the moment. Repair diagnostics. Operations halted. Alert level 4. Attempting to reconnect once every 40 seconds. Assembly A5, stand by. A4, stand by. A2, stand by. A1, error 72. Status unknown. Connection connection interrupted. Assembly A11, repair case, blah, blah, blah. Model, blah, blah, blah. Running internal diagnostic. Laser correction initiated. Whoa, just a whole bunch of gibberish. Let's see what happens if we scroll all the way down here. This is all on July 13th. 2063. Okay. Welcome, Dr. Ina Volkova. Your laboratory has been prepared. Please proceed directly to room 7A. Your activities are being monitored. Please enjoy your stay at Argus. Access log. Clearance request received. Approved message. Welcome, Dr. Volkova. New clearance request. Oh, I see. So they're in reverse chronological. So I got to somehow get through this door. Ah! Okay, so I got to get to 3.
Oh my god. Declan, there are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet.
Josie was right. Volkova knew.
This can't be real.
Well, this is definitely an interesting twist. I didn't expect this. Shoot, wrong way. Okay, I gotta put it over there. I can sneak by. Storage checkout, manual override enabled, verification, unauthorized request, request logged, Z pathogen. O negative, single vial, Z series injector, triazolone. Robotics activity report. Production costs 1.6 billion. Projected costs through the Project Eden 9 billion. Active NDK 27, inactive NDK 46, lost irreparable 2, upgraded repaired 7. Complications, units do not operate as speculated in Martian atmosphere. Adjustments being made. Assessment, operating well above standards. Here we go. And we're out. Woo-hoo-hoo. That one could walk around. That was nasty. Turn on the conveyor belt. Okay. Site 9 recovery and storage. As of June 20th, 2063, Site 9 continues to be the focus of mission operations. The artifacts recovered have been invaluable. Icarus team reports unprecedented preservation of pieces that have been carbon dated to over 30,000 years old. Secrecy has been difficult to maintain, but no authorization has been given for Invictus team clearance. Crated items by date, weight, and priority. Gneiss relief, pastoral garden scene. Gneiss pedestal, engraved filigree. Serpentine statuette, nude, possible fertility. Obsidian pendant, sculpted circle. Basaltic andesite, art undetermined. Olivine, rectangular frame, carbon residue. Serpentine statuette, nude, possibly fertility, incomplete. Serpentine figure, crouching, facial protrusions, religious. Serpentine staff, smooth and engraved. Water sources. Discovery of preserved ice vein beneath site during geothermal excavations. Resources diverted. Outside operations continue at reduced priority. Ulysses Patera. Samples returned negligible. Low priority. Biblis Patera. Quietude 3 returned basalt deposits. Promising. increased activity due to microbial samples. Gigas sulci, initial scan and sample analysis. Pointing, scan and samples complete en route. Pavonis chasma, approved site 6, or 16. Jovis tholus, initial scan and sample analysis. Microbial samples, Biblis patera, basalt samples from area A16-827, analyzed organic molecules discovered. No fossilization, promising site. Basaltic samples from area 28 through 39. No signs of microbe fossils. The same is true for 40 to 56, 57 to 68. But from A71, microbe fossils discovered. Crystal formation report. Cyanobacteria. Evidence of microbial life on Mars. Recommended action. Stand by to divert Invictus team after Cryano crew relief. Divert excavation efforts upon update from control. So they found microbial life on Mars. But we can't get this running from here. So... okay, that terminal... That appears to be offline. That appears to be offline. That appears to be online. That's the way I need to go. What was that? What was that? Okay, so we got to get to 7. So I'm assuming I was just too close there. So that's -1. Two to 7. How do we get from 2 to 7 with everything being minus?
That turned on the conveyor belt. I should be able to get through the room next door if I head back.
Oh, crap. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? It also turned on the cameras. Nice. Robin says, well, just got home from the hospital and my little one has a broken ankle, but she is doing okay. I'll catch up on the game this week. 2 a.m. here. Good night. Good night, Robin. Goodness, a broken ankle. That's awful. Well, I hope things heal up for her pretty soon.
That turned on the conveyor belt. I should be able to get through the room next door if I head back.
Okay, we got through. Let's get this, just in case we need it.
Yeah.
There's a cage over there. Looks like that cage is what we got to crawl through. Security level 4, a message from Manticore. This message is displayed in the event of a catastrophic system failure or attack on this facility by an unknown, possibly trans-dimensional entity. If you're reading this, all doors are locked and sensitive material protected by blast shielding due to heightened security measures. This extra security is an effort to protect any sensitive information from being collected, and also from you. Please be aware that NDK-13 advanced bipedal android models are designed for excavation and transport functionality, and thus have the internal hydraulic capacity to ambulate and carry over 1,000 kilograms. While an admittedly impressive engineering feat, during a level 4 threat, their primary logic function is overridden, and they will employ lethal force as needed. To avoid injury or death, seek out the nearest Manticore-approved panic shelter. There are currently 0 shelter facilities in your area. Great. Security alert warning, level 4 security protocol. All personnel access restricted. Z pathogen detected. Emergency protocol enacted. Containment procedures activated. Overseer console override required. Overseer now? We've got an overseer. What is this, a Vault-Tec vault? Disable security maintenance. Yes! Security disabled. Oh, am I going to take them at their word, though? I think I will. Bear Razor says, "Hey, Ox, I'm enjoying your Mass Effect series, and someone get on making a mod for Oxhorn reading of the secondary codex entries and can request a game to play in the future. It's called Gems of War." Gems of War sounds promising. Thank you, my friend. Okay.
Must be Volkova's lab.
It's gotta be.
Smells like gasoline and fertilizer. It's completely wrecked.
Project Arbamore, Log 1. I begin with Rhizophora DNA. The possibility of creating decades worth of mangrove tree root networks within days or even hours, and the ability to control their patterns. One could weave a root network that would protect whole eroding coastlines from waves and storms. Today I make my first introduction between Rhizophora and Z-Path. It's the first time I've smiled in a long time. The warmth burns my cheeks. Wow, this lady. Log 3. Progress is exponential with access to real equipment. Keeping my excursions minimal to preserve secrecy is a necessary evil, I suppose. Dr. Van Buren continues to assist in the greenhouse. He may be suspicious of my sudden focus on plant growth formulae, but he remains preoccupied with protocols and failsafes. The places Z-Path can take us are boundless. I believe it is the key to reaching a place where we can swap sequences of prokaryotic cells, bacteria, and eukaryotic cells, plant/animal, as freely as a weaver splices threads on a loom. As the Rhizophora feeds, the Z-Path grows more comfortable. I recognize the improper terminology, but it is clear its movements are less erratic. It breathes calmly, slowly. The roots expand at a constant rate. The leaves extend and flex. Reactions to magnetic pulses are less severe. The metamorphosis is fascinating. Log 7. Today, I moved my hand. I reached out for an instrument that wasn't within my reach. I'm unsure as to why. There was no scientific impulse or protocol for it, possibly sleep deprivation. I reached to pick up a laser diode 5 feet away as naturally as if it were in my back pocket. But it wasn't my hand that grasped the instrument. It was the Z-Path. 2 thin tendrils extended outward from the valerian blossom to scoop it up. The tendrils swiftly curved and extended through the air, then deposited the diode in my hand and retreated. The valerian, unable to extend as quickly, altered its stem structure, growing a thin vine-like piece which drooped to the counter as the tendrils receded again. I will attempt this experiment again tomorrow once I have rested. Even my sensibilities have limits, and I question whether I dreamed the entire event. Log 11. The infected mice, the enlightened specimen, the Z-Path makes them grow stronger. Just like the mangrove tree, they voraciously search for food. Their forms surprisingly similar, less chaotic than the others. The protuberances extend outward from their mouths. Their ligaments contort beneath their skin as they stand bipedal. Am I creating them? They resemble sunflowers, seed-like teeth and slithering petals. They crave my affection, demand my attention like children, like pets. Did they snarl at Lucas when he kissed me? Not in front of the kids, I said. Whoa! An affair on Mars! But are they not my children? Are they not all my children? The Rhizophora, the Valerian solanum, Lycopersicum, Ammophiblia, Brevoligaria, Musculus. They have all shared in my blood, sucked the sweat from the tips of my fingers. I tell them how to grow, and they stretch outward to the infinite. The connection is undeniable. Log 14. Betrayal! The Z-Path spoke to me today, not in words, but I felt it as it moved along the walls of Argus. I could taste the metal on my tongue as it slithered into the cracks between the seams. I told it to stop, and it obeyed, patiently waiting for me to descend into the elevator. My daughter was excited to see me. It wanted to show me something. A computer monitor flashed, and I saw Dr. Van Buren standing over the roots of the mangrove, injecting a serum into it. My body shuddered as the Z-Path trembled. How could he betray us like this? We will make him suffer for this. Log 18. She grows so fast. Rhizophora, my child, she was so hungry today. The blood meal was not enough. Her teeth are sharp against the flesh of my breast. I nursed her for an hour. My head swims. She fed her blood from her breast? God! A new project. I have made my decision. I can't understand why I hesitated so long. Why did I allow them to control me? I will escape this prison. Orochi seeks to contain me. Lucas destroys my children. The walls themselves betray me, moving closer, stifling my work. This frail human body betrays me. Tired, sleepless, the muscles ache and twist. Circulatory and nervous systems trembling so I can feel my heartbeat shuddering. My plants feel the vibrations that travel on vectors our feeble senses have yet to discover. They call out to me, my children. It has already begun. My child, I touched its hand, and the blackness encircled my wrist. The Z-Path swirled into my system, and it speaks to me in tones. It beckons me to the mangrove tree, and there we will embrace. Together, we will remove all impediments. The work will be glorious. So crazy. Right. We get it. Crazy, crazy lady. Whoa! Don't get too close to that. Whoa. Oh, God. I can see where this is going. Freed recent communications. Latest feed update. Wilcox J. Right now we have a job to do, but I count 7 bodies, Declan. And when we make it home, and we will make it home, I won't rest until I put a bullet into every single skull responsible for this. Shane's on it. You weren't serious back there, were you? I'll see what I can find out. Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not Orochi. It looks ancient, but they've been here. There's no equipment near the base, and there's a strange artifact on a pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's going to be a record of it. This is the conversation we just had. Let's go. This can't be real. Josie was right. Volkova knew. Declan, there are layers to this place, an entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet. They knew what Volkova was doing was stinking dangerous. They didn't care. She didn't care either. Are you hearing this crap? I'm heading down. I've walked by it 100 times. Declan, there's an elevator in the center of the research lab. The server room has an elevator. Interesting. So we did get bits of their conversation that they had away from us. But we're being monitored.
The CEO of Orochi? Holy shit, why is this here?
Samuel Chandra, level X. Go to Icarus. Samuel Chandra, CEO of Orochi Group. Site 9, exterior excavations log 7. Excavations continue, although progress is hampered by drilling equipment shorts and droid malfunctions. Control has authorized an increase in NDK-13 series droid presence. Damaged units have been noted, but the continued push has made it necessary to leave these units behind. Current objective is to discover the source of a centralized energy anomaly. Recent incident during infrared mapping. NDK-1309A reported critical systems failure before complete deactivation. Upon attempted recovery, NDK-13.87B video feed displayed the droid shattered into pieces, rendered unsalvageable. Distinctive teeth markings, traces of carbon material and saliva. Report logged with control. Site 14, excavation log 3. Pyramidal marker unresponsive. Deterioration renders dating negligible. Potential items here are indistinct, poor quality. Analysis of site inconclusive. Site closed. Assets reassigned to geothermal excavations near Biblis Patera. Site 9, log 4. Additional assets diverted to Site 9 and excavation operations underway. Site 9 has been upgraded to the highest priority. Initial visual inspection shows an expansive entryway with carvings that suggest a combination of mechanical and hand tooling. The bas-relief murals are carved directly into the natural gneiss and olivine deposits that form the cliff's face. Each of the tall columns and pedestals display a detailed frieze featuring repeated phrases in what appears to be a three-dimensional language structure. M90 Badger 2 dispatched to cave-in near the entrance. X-ray reveals several side tunnels and entryways which should provide passage to deeper areas. Site 9, exterior excavations log 2.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Copy. We're at the device now.
The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key requires a high-frequency vibration. Tune your biogauge scanner output to 31 kilohertz.
Got it. There we are. And we have an activated Martian artifact. We're in business, Shane.
Nothing here says what the next step is.
Now you got us this far. We'll figure it out from here. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Dr. Shane Newhart, elite spy operative, taking care of business.
At least his humor's intact. Scans of the Martian artifact reveal an electromagnetic signature shared between the device and the mechanism with the stone gate. Considering the connection, I accessed remote control and attempted to discover a wireless connection, first through a magnetic pulse and then a more standard sonic frequency. A sustained high-frequency sound at 31 kilohertz activates the artifact. As suspected, the artifact was simply a password device as a key to open the door. I composed a simple brute force algorithm to gain entry into the Martian gate. After 12.31 minutes, the doorway opened. Deactivate security lockdown. Security lockdown lifted. Wait a minute. Yep. So we're okay. Nothing's gonna jump out at me. We deactivated the lockdown, right? Yeah. Well, now that we have his key card, can we use it to access this terminal? Nope. It's just Volkova. Oh, please don't jump out at me.
Nope. I can't move this one. I
What?
don't think I have a choice. Just go for it.
What? I'm going for it. Looks like they're not following me. Oh, God. I can't target the roving guy. Crap. So I can connect through these cameras to other Omni-level security cameras, but it's not like I can do anything with them. Okay, so we wait for this thing to come all the way back. Then as it's going forward, we access the camera. We push it up out of our way. Like so. Oh, yeah. That's how you do stealth. Oh, look at me. I'm a stealth pro. Oh, God. I spoke too soon. Okay. Jeez. All right, so we've got another patrolling robot here. We gotta wait till it goes all the way around. Ah, shoot. That pushes us into a dead end. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, what? What? That's right. Oh, no. Yes! Oh, God. I hated that. I hated everything about that. That was awful. Where's my rum? There it is. God. Oh, I need another cigar. Another cigar. There we go. One more cigar. All right, how am I doing on time? I've got like 15 minutes left. How did this broadcast go by so quickly? Okay, now where? Or that way? That way. Are you dead end? Alright, so we're not going that way. We're gonna go that way. Nap time. Let's all take a nap. Well, I'm ready for a nap. Oh, what? What happened here? Shoot. Bloody boots. Well, somebody used their bloody boots to knock this door down, I guess. Bathroom, okay. Ah, what? Oh, something wiggling over there. Oh, you nasty. Nasty wiggling jerk. Get away from me. Stinker. Okay.
What?
banter? Yeah, I don't think so. Can I, like, skip this part? I just went and saw myself, didn't I? I think I did. But it can't do anything to me because I'm on the other side of this door. Ha ha ha. I'll wait till it turns green. Try again. Is it going to turn green? Come on, turn green. Whoa! It's got me trapped in here now. Okay, well, what are you going to do? There's not a robotic ninja near to you. Yeah, what? So you see me. Big deal. Oh. What's all this? Hey, there's the Venn diagram. That's my symbol. Those are the visions that the rest of the crew has been having. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, there's a robot destroyed. Tentacles! Tentacles in space! Tentacles! No! Tentacles in space. Oh. Shall we watch a movie? No, let's read a terminal.
Mom was approached by Orochi. They interrogated her. What else are they hiding in this Project Icarus? Did they find her research? Did they find her? I need to know.
I don't know, man, but I sure as hell wouldn't stick around long enough to find out.
Request for information, Newhart's Cynthia, his mother. Apologies, Father. The Icarus personnel responsible for the previous email have been relieved. We welcome your visit to Icarus and are happy to provide all information. It is not our place to question your intuition. Your clearance has been updated to access the Icarus level of the Trailblazer Alpha base via the main elevator console. It will not happen again. Semper Servus. Always serve control. I will personally make that assessment, as I will personally make an assessment as to the continued worth of the Icarus project upon visitation in 2 days' time. Perhaps then you can illuminate me on your position. Without Cynthia Newhart's advances in quantum mathematics, Orochi Group and Icarus would experience a development setback of 10 years. Our interrogation process with Dr. Newhart requires reevaluation due to recent events. I appreciate your assistance in the matter. All right, so Samuel Chandra is father. Project Icarus. Thank you, Mr. Chandra. Here is the information you requested. Note, raw video feed is also available upon request. Servers on Argus store your most sensitive information worlds away. That way, you and your business can focus on the things most important. Security, safety, Argus, all eyes on you. See Newhart interrogation 09... September 18th, 2041. Transcript radio transmission. Cynthia, I can't accept this. Agent, your colleagues at the university, they deserve the extra facilities. The Cynthia Newhart Center for Mathematical Studies. It has a nice ring to it. As I've stated previously, no, I'm not interested in a sponsorship program, or we are willing to provide whatever you ask. Money, resources, equipment, a safe, happy home for your family. No! Get out of my house! Thank you for your time, Dr. Newhart. I'm sure you'll see it our way soon enough. Next interrogation, November 20th, 2041. Cynthia, where am I? Are you comfortable, Dr. Newhart? I'm leaving and I'm contacting the authorities. You can't keep me here detained here. Orochi has expressed a deep interest in your research. Each time you publish a new novel, you expose your knowledge to an even wider audience. This recklessness is unfortunate. Some questions should never have answers. Next interrogation, November 20th, 2041. Where did you find these theories? How do you know about the dimensional rift? I'm a professor of quantum mathematics. Did you find an artifact? A tome? A conduit to Agartha? What are you hiding from us? I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing. You can't refuse us, Cynthia. Neighbors are noticing. It's the work. We understand. But consider, a mother with dangerously erratic behavior, disassociative episodes, auditory hallucinations, isolation. What? We would hate to report something that would get your son taken away. Screw you! Now, Dr. Newhart. Next interrogation, November 20th, 2041. You've had some time to think now. I trust you've considered what Agent Chandler. How does she know my name? Dennis Chandler. Your favorite color is blue. You have a wife named Delilah and a daughter named Hazel. Hazel had a nasty fall today. You'll learn soon. The bones will mend, but not always. Listen, you jerk. Al Yag Moth Block Throg Jog Va. Approximate phonetic transcript. Sounds of straining, choking. I know an equation, Dennis. I wrote it on your shadow with my tongue. You will not visit me again. Do you understand, Dennis? If I find you or Orochi following my family, I will do things to your wife and daughter that will make you sweat blood. Now, open the door. Holy cow! His mother is a badass. She can control Cthulhu or something. Okay. Well. Where is she? And why did she leave?
Shane, the gate is opening. Get over here ASAP. You have to see this.
Coming.
I'll meet you there. But there's something I have to find out first.
You're all alone, little one. Sometimes I feel alone, too. We're both alone here. Together.
Oh. Right.
It's built like a bunker down here.
See anything that looks like a command center or
Declan. Declan? Of course. All right, Shane. You got this, Chief.
He's calling himself Chief. Gotta pump yourself up somehow, huh? Well, I hate to say it, but... yeah, looking at the time here, it looks like I'm out of time. I wouldn't do this, but I do have a live stream tomorrow morning of a brand new game that I kind of got to get prepared for. Days Gone, if I can get it running on my machine. And that's what I'm going to do tonight, to make sure that it's running and that it's functional, so that in time for tomorrow, we've got a brand new game. Thank you, everybody, for coming to today's broadcast of Moons of Madness. We'll pick up right here where we leave off next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel. Thursday, probably sometime between 8:30 and 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for more Moons of Madness. Next, tune in Friday morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time for our first broadcast of Days Gone. Then, I do have a tactics video. I don't think I'm going to get it done in time for the weekend. It's a really long one. It's a complicated one. I'm still going to try, but probably won't happen. So, don't expect anything for the weekend, but next weekend I will have another tactics video for you. We'll be going over everything that's wrong with Fallout Tactics and follow up with other videos about maybe what could possibly still be deemed canonical in, say, a future Fallout that references the events of Fallout Tactics. We'll see. Lots of fun stuff coming up, but subscribe to be notified. And if you would like, you can follow me on Twitter, because you get direct notifications from me on Twitter. Thanks again. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you soon, Friday morning, for another live stream. Bye-bye now.